Nate.
And Ashley.
And we're here with Ryan and Rach at Pea Island.
Yes,
right?
we're at Pea Island, and they're doing an We went to Coquina earlier, it's fine. We're at Pea Island, and they're doing an actual engagement shoot, and we're going to follow them. So we might talk a little less this time, because they're actually working and doing a shoot. So we're going to show you what's going on.
Turn out just a little bit, Sam, right there. So this is Pea Island.
And they're getting married next year, next October. So,
and this is Rach. This is
Rach.
Ryan and Rach.
And Ryan.
Of Ryan and Rach.
His job right now. So we're just chilling, having fun with this awesome couple.
Yeah, it's so nice though.
Getting the sunset golden hour light
While they love on each other up there on that dune.
Yes. So y'all, if you have any questions for us or for Ryan and Rach, pop them in the chat. We're going to try to go live for a little while, ask them some questions that we have, but feel free to add some questions in there.
One of your favorite like engagement shoot spots in general?
I mean, we just love the spot. It's just so vast. You have so many opportunities. Like you've got the sound, you've got the ocean that way. Dunes, like Seotes, this cool like little
the actual life-saving station is gorgeous.
It's awesome.
Yeah, this is a really
fun with the life-saving station.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's see if we can swing around there and kind of get blocked.
Okay, we're gonna get out of their way and come around, get behind them again.
This is good, challenging stuff.
Yeah. This is literally what photographers do, right? Like
This is like a shoot in the Outer Banks.
trying to find the places where their dresses won't fly and their hair won't fly.
Real quick. If you expect it not to be windy on your wedding day, that's not good.
You're gonna be disappointed.
Yeah.
You always want to expect it to be really windy, and then you're really happy if it's maybe not.
Yeah.
You plan for wind.
Plan your hair.
Plan your hair for wind. And your outfit. Okay, so I asked how long y'all been in business, and I kind of know the answer to this, or at least I think I do, but what makes the Outer Banks special to y'all as wedding photographers? I know, but I want you to answer for the people.
Okay, so Ryan and I got married here 11 years ago, and we just fell, I vacation home, so we fell in love with it, and we just had to be here.
Yeah. I knew that answer. You're fine. Vacationers,
we were Outer Banks bride groups, went to the expo, everything.
And then fast forward a couple years later, moved down here and officially decided this was the rest of your life.
Very full circle.
Yeah, so it's great. I love that fact. I think it's amazing. You actually did get married here, like,
So this is the Oregon Inlet Life-Saving Station.
that traveled down for a destination Outer Banks wedding.
Yeah, we had the experience.
I don't think this helped on the wind.
Yeah, it did.
Okay.
I think the wind is like everywhere. As long as I'm standing this way.
Yeah, you're good.
I want to do more.
This is a pretty view with that sun peeking
Yeah, the lights
through.
are really good right here.
Okay, Ryan, what is your favorite part of the
Favorite part of the job? I'm sure everybody says this, but hanging out with people like this, just kind of like, just coming in,
It doesn't have to be least favorite.
Most
What's hardest?
difficult, weather. I mean, especially here, a hurricane. Yeah, any kind of like inclement thing that can like really hinder the day and just kind of throw things off. But that also makes it like super challenging and like interesting and fun. So versus like going into the same wedding every day with beautiful weather, like it's kind of nice to throw a little bit in, but that is kind of tricky. Like if it's like a rain out, the bride's like dropping money on like lighting and exterior stuff.
Yeah, and you know you still want to get those shots, but it's like how
Yeah.
can we get it now? It's creative.
Yeah, and if the couples are awesome, they want to go out in the rain, which most couples are pretty cool about, because at that point they're like, hey, let's get something.
Already got married. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, that's always fun. Rachel's nailing this. She's probably nailing. She's getting some sun flare off to the left because it's probably going to look so awesome. Maybe she'll show us like a sneak peek.
It does look so awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get it back a camera. You know we are.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's so good. Just in my iPhone, it looks awesome.
You want to come and check?
Yeah. Let's show the people.
So it's
Oh, it's so pretty, and that's like just the back of my garage.
Yep.
Love it.
no edits on that.
Love it.
We try to nail it in camera first, so we don't have so much to do afterwards, because it's harder on you.
Yeah.
You want to make it as easy as you can, because you have so many shoots during the summer.
Yeah.
So typically for like a shoot like this, how long would the process take from like this part and then editing after to make it the final
So it
product?
depends on how many we have in front of them.
Okay.
So for all your brides out there that your photos great, we love you and we're gonna get them to you, but it just depends on like our structure and how we do that. So a typical turnaround, we can expect your photos in a couple weeks. So like for an engagement shoot, it's like 2 weeks max just for this back now. Like, we know that we can see the brides, we really want to do things.
Plus, you're also perfectionist. You want it to be perfect. You don't want to like shoot something, edit it that night, and like
Ryan's
half-ass
whole
it kind of thing.
Yeah, Ryan's whole motto is good edits take time. Yeah. So he is So we don't put a time limit on them. We have them on for they'll say like an hour or an hour and a half, right? And I will shoot as long as we feel like we can shoot. So I would say at least an hour and a half at the very least.
Do you suggest that your couples do outfit changes?
So we do one more casual, one a little more dressy, and then yeah, I think that's good. Any more than that, it's chaotic. Yeah, two.
What is the reason behind like why you do a photo session? So is it necessary, optional?
100% think you need to get that's not coming from us. That's coming from like it's practice for the couple. You know, before the wedding. They know how we work. We know how they work. We can go back and see. Maybe we should tell that bride to smile more because she looked grumpy, like or something along those lines. Not saying that, but it just kind of gives us like a heads up of like, okay, that's something that we need to work more with her on the way.
Or it could be like maybe it's a position that you have a few photos and the bride's like, I hate the way I look in that position. But
Girls have a good side. Ryan doesn't understand it.
okay, let's avoid that position on my wedding day because I hated every one of those engagement sessions. For sure. Yeah.
Even if it's not with us, with somebody else, you know?
And get the practice in. The practice. So I know y'all have traveled to some cool places for weddings. You're based here. You go to Virginia a lot. What is the furthest you've ever shot a wedding? Or like just the furthest like handful?
I would say St. Thomas was the furthest we went.
Okay.
We went on a whole week-long
take me next
cruise.
Wow.
Oh yeah, whole week-long cruise with this couple. They they were gonna get married in Hatteras, and they were like those type of bride and groom that don't like a lot of attention. And the guest list kept growing and growing and growing. They had already hired us, and she messaged us like 6 months before the wedding and said, "Psych, we don't want to get married there anymore. We only want like 20 people, and we want to pay for you guys to go on a cruise with us." And we were like,
Heck yeah!
"Okay, we'll go wherever you want."
So speaking on that, especially with like people who don't like the attention, are you a fan of like the upcoming like micro wedding thing?
Yes.
With just less people?
Yes, 100%. Yes, I'm on board. I love it.
What do you think some of the pros to those micro weddings, or even an elopement? What are the pros to doing something like that you've seen?
You know what? I think it just gives you more time. I think like on a full wedding day, it's hard to like schedule out picture time, if that makes sense. And I feel like the micro weddings tend to be a little more laid back and relaxed, and they're like really focused on the pictures because they want to show their families because they weren't all here.
Yeah.
And that just makes everybody more relaxed. And I don't think any bride should be upset that their wedding guest list went down. I mean, I know it like in these times it kind of sucks, but it's just, you know, I think they're awesome. We just
Still
did,
getting married.
Oh yeah, we just did one at the Sanderling, and it was just, she had this huge 200-person wedding planned, and I felt so bad for her. But her wedding was stunning, 16 people, and it was awesome.
Yeah.
We loved it.
And everyone's still, I mean, I agree with that. Everyone still loves the bride and groom. It doesn't mean that, you know, they don't want to be there, but, and it doesn't make the day any less special. It just means that it's not necessarily like that party, and there's nothing that says you can't have that party
So true.
at a later date.
So true. Yeah.
You know?
Totally true. I mean, and that's kind of relief.
It focuses more
Yeah.
on like
Losing
the
them.
actual
Good way
nuptials,
there.
like the vows portion of it, and
Yeah.
like just commemorating the day
Yeah,
and
and it just,
the ceremony portion,
which
and less
is
the
what
party
a
side.
wedding is all about in
Yeah.
general. Like, you're getting married because you want to spend the rest of your life with this person. And I think sometimes with big weddings, which we love because those are the ones that like are money makers, but
And they're fun.
and they're fun and people can dance and party and whatever, but like, I feel like you lose sight of what marriage is all about sometimes. And I think that just, this is baby, like, and I'm trying to be like the light at the end of the tunnel type of person, like positive, but I think that maybe it's a blessing in disguise that all this craziness is happening right now, because it's bringing people back to, and I'm eating my hair. It's bringing people back to like what a wedding is really truly about. So
Absolutely.
and I love it. It makes me so happy.
So I asked Ryan about this a minute ago while you were doing some pictures. What is your favorite, and what is your least favorite part about your job, or the most difficult? What's your
So
fave?
my favorite part about my job is working with my husband.
Great answer.
Here it is.
That's not what he said.
I didn't think so. My least favorite part about my job is working with my husband.
That's not what he said.
It's challenging because you really have to, I mean, we're together all
24/7.
the time.
Yeah.
You don't even, I mean, like, people look at us and they're like, oh, they're so cute, and they're so lovey-dovey, and it's just, you have to find your time and your space and your artistic, like, we have artistic differences. I mean, it happens. Yeah, and like, he can go some way. Ryan is very, like, artistic. Like, to a T, he looks at a shot completely different than I look at a shot.
Yeah.
It is night and day. I'm more like pretty. I love pretty things. You and I are very similar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a couple out here? Where did Ryan go?
they're
Over there.
Oh, I see him. Okay. Sorry, guys. We thought I lost the couple.
It's okay. Ryan has him sitting down. That's what happened.
oh wrong one.
So we just see things differently, and that can have its challenges. in
But
itself.
that's a good team because you're not exactly the same.
It's true.
Two
So
halves.
you get different photos at your wedding.
Yeah.
'Cause you got me, you got him, and
Yeah.
I understand women, he understands men, so it works out great.
What sets y'all apart, would you say? Like, there's so much talent on the Outer Banks. We know that. I know that y'all are great friends with a lot of other photographers.
Yeah.
But what would you say maybe like sets y'all apart or makes you different? And we can
Let me
walk up
just
to-
first off say, I think that there are phenomenal photographers down here, and sometimes I look up to, you know, other photographers here too. So it's hard to say that, but I say the only thing that, you know, there's other husband and wife teams, but I just feel like we can relate so much more to couples just because we went through the process. We got married here.
be in any of the photos that they ever share. So pretty, y'all. Does anyone have any questions? Anyone pop any questions in?
No, I haven't seen any. If you have any questions and you want to ask them something, go ahead and put it below.
Hi, Kara. We love you too. Kara just said hi.
Hey, Kara! Can't wait for your wedding. Or no,
No,
we just
had
shot
your
Kara's
wedding. He didn't forget. We love you.
If you want to do it, and then I'll take some photos of like
Yeah.
taking pictures.
Okay, so Nate's handed Ashley over the camera. So, Rach, I'm going to ask you another question. What advice would you give, and Ryan too, you can chime in, what advice would you give to couples who are getting married on the Outer Banks? About the wedding or about booking a photographer? It's a very broad question. What advice would you give?
Do your research, and if you want to somebody, obviously don't book right away because like next year is already like maxed out pretty much.
Yeah.
Which is insane to think about. So yeah, if you have an idea about somebody you really like, oh, I really think they'd be awesome for my wedding, like hit them up right away because there's a 50-50 chance to be available. So I would just because there's so many people that are really good down here.
Yeah.
People tend to book up quickly.
Yeah.
That's some advice. Other advice. Remember, it's all about you. Like the day is all about you guys. Don't worry about like what grandma wants on the buffet. Like make it about you. Like get what food you want. Like that's my biggest regret. Like not getting the food that I wanted at my wedding. That sounds so stingy. But like we had like, oh well, we'll get the beef and we'll get the chicken because that's what everybody.
It's going to be a crowd pleaser.
Yeah, make it about
when really
you,
you
like,
wanted the chicken and waffles and you're still bitter about it.
I probably would have done the chicken waffles, but honestly, yeah, it's your day. Make it about you guys, and like those are some of the best weddings we've ever been to because it's all personal. So it just makes for a good wedding. Yeah.
Love it. Yes, Rach, he was giving advice. I'm going to get closer to you and you can give advice too.
I'm setting it up for you.
Go for it. Yeah.
Okay, what is your advice for wedding couples?
Ryan already asked. So
He said, book if you're interested in someone, hit them up sooner rather than later because the talent's great down here, but people book up fast. And then he said for sure for 2021, booking out. And then he said, and don't forget it's all about you and to choose things that you want and not worry about what other people's opinions are.
I totally know that came from him.
Yeah, that's what he just said. He said he didn't get the food he wanted at his wedding and he's still bitter.
This is really you might want to get back a camera on this one.
Okay,
Sorry,
hold on. We'll come back to Rachel. We're gonna see what the heck Ryan Moser is doing.
I'm just playing with some light.
He is doing something weird over here.
I'm just trying to get like a flare. So we'll get some flare shots.
Oh, saw one. Okay, it's like
And then I'm
not showing up.
gonna get some.
Oh man, he's doing other weird things. This is what you get when you book Ryan and Rach. They do really fun artistic
crazy
things.
stuff.
That is a prism, and we love to use this for, especially with the light coming through. You
So
can get some
pretty.
Cool, like, different like aspects.
So that's how you get all those cool things. We just told your secrets.
Yeah, it's okay. So advice for the couple. This is number one from me.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know this, but I used to be a wedding planner.
Yep.
Ashley knows this.
Yeah.
And I think my number one would be hire somebody for your wedding day to run it. Don't count on your family. Don't make them do that. That's a big job. And I mean, Ashley's here, and of course I recommend her, but if you do anything, hire somebody to run your day. Whether it's the day of or full service, it takes so much pressure off.
Did you have a wedding planner or coordinator?
I did.
You did, okay.
I hired a coordinator.
You hired a, so, you know, practice what you preach. I love
I
it.
do. Well, it's not fun to run it yourself. And
No.
you see so much chaotic stuff. I mean, we shoot weddings where there's no planner and it gets chaotic. So hire somebody.
It also, I mean, I think I could talk about from every perspective what it feels like to not have a planner, but I think from a photographer, like you end up becoming the planner or at least the coordinator because here you are helping them create a timeline, B, on the wedding day, keeping the timeline. And it's like, are you able to capture the same photos that you would have if you're not worried about, oh gosh, we've got to keep them on schedule, what's next?
It's true. I mean, like,
Yeah.
and that's just wholeheartedly how I feel.
And you got to see a sunset on the Outer Banks tonight live. This is so great.
And it's sorry it's so windy.
That's the Outer Banks.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Sorry.
So pretty. Okay, what other questions?
Anything new for Ryan and Rach?
On the
Such a
horizon?
Maybe.
Okay, I don't know.
No. Yes, we are.
I'm like, what?
We have, and a lot of people, we kind of released this last year a little bit. We bought a Sprinter van. So that is going to be kind of a business push for us.
Ooh.
To start traveling, to do a little bit more, especially with the micro wedding trend.
Cool.
To be able to push weddings. Not just, we love the Outer Banks.
Of course.
We're going to be here forever, but like, we do want to start traveling and doing weddings in other locations or engagement shoots.
So you're taking Vamblin on the road.
Taking Vamblin on the road. Vamblin is going for a little drive. So.
Yeah, I love it. Okay, so you're saying potentially some of your upcoming brides and grooms, maybe you'll Vamblin it up to them.
Exactly.
And you can go to cool places and do engagement shoots elsewhere.
That is also something that we really enjoy. You know, we think it's nice to do, I mean, they came down here for their engagement shoot, but Sam used to live here, so it kind of makes sense. But we also would rather you get your engagement shoot somewhere different. So you're getting a variety.
A variety of photos, not beach on the engagement,
Shoot
beach
Richmond
on
all the time.
All the time, yeah.
Shoot in Richmond
Charlottesville all the time.
Northern Virginia. A lot of couples are from that area, so it makes it easy. So, but if you're getting married or you're getting engaged in Arizona or somewhere like that, we want to go there. So
Yeah,
just,
call them. They'll meet you there in the van.
I want a cactus in the photo.
What other dream locations do y'all want to shoot a wedding at? I know you're avid travelers, you love it, but if you could pick anywhere, where would y'all want to shoot a wedding? Have y'all talked about that?
Yeah, I desperately want to go to Italy.
Oh, same girl.
Desperately. And we actually, Ryan has an Italian brother. Well, he was a foreign exchange student that Ryan's parents like adopted for summer. And
Gotta pan
waiting
over
for
to
him get
Ryan.
married because he already told us we're shooting his wedding. So we do have an Italy wedding, but they're not engaged. So
Well, they need to get on
I
it.
know, and bring Ashley.
Okay, I'm showing
Yeah,
you.
go, go, go.
Ryan Moser is literally in the water. Here's our couple looking gorge with the cotton candy skies. And Ryan Moser in the sound. Woo, and I just got wet. Guys, this is so pretty. Dream.
This is our twilight hour.
I love it. Sometimes people forget that right after the sun goes down, that's when the sky is like actually cotton candy and so pretty. So you want to like it a little bit before, that's the golden hour, and then a little after the twilight. Hey, Julie.
Sweet. Awesome, guys. Well, thank you for joining us in on this.
Yeah!
I'm sorry the wind was so brutal, but it worked out.
All right, I think we're gonna sign off. Let's get Rachel over here after she's done taking this pic, or we'll walk up to her and get y'all on camera one more time, just saying bye.
Why'd you guys put your shoes back on? This is the fun part.
Actually, I just got wet by accident. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can flip it back around. Or
Just pull it back.
so pretty. Guys, we'll have to get like one of these edited photos to show
Yeah.
everybody to share with
Yeah.
the We Do.
Yeah, I'll send it to you right after this, so you can.
Yeah, that way we can see like the end result of what we were showing you behind the scenes. Okay, I'm gonna flip it around and we're gonna say bye. All right. Nope, Rachel just left me again. Say bye, Ryan.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Hold on.
Bye.